Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is HawkJock and I'm bringing you another gameplay from my Zero to Hero series. Trying to make this one better with my new mic, if you can call it new. It's actually just a older broken mic. But hey, at least it doesn't sound like I'm doing my radio cast from the 1930s. Alright, so this game I'm going to be playing Olaf. Gonna be up in the top lane. It's hard for me to decide which I like better, the top lane or the bot lane AD carry. I like them both. They're very fun, and I had a hard time debating on whether or not I was gonna, cast this game, or if I was gonna cast an earlier game that I had today. They're both on my stream, and I decided I was just gonna cast this game. I decided it would be much better to cast this game, a lot better attitudes, and we actually had I actually had a struggle in top lane in this game. It wasn't like the other game where I just kind of rolled face over him and won the game. It wasn't anything like that. So anyway, going up into the top lane, just gonna chill out there. Gonna go defend. I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm gonna go over and defend the entrance here in a little bit. I know I'm against a Darius. Darius versus Olaf. You can be aggressive early as Olaf, and that is probably the only big you can be aggressive early, pre-5. You can be aggressive, but other than that, you really don't want to be too aggressive. I mean, at post 6, you can't really duel him because of his ult. His ult does so much damage. It's you do good damage over time, and you get better as you progress. But it doesn't matter when your ultimate can kill you. So, just gonna keep guarding here. I don't know why my little replay is so bad. It's messing up. So I was gonna suggest a delayed invade on their blue because it's in a Mumu jungle. No, they're let's just play it safe. That'd be a better choice, and I agreed with them there. I was like, okay, yeah, that's a good idea. And they just decided, hey, we're gonna go invade his red later. So all's good. And so just a standard blue leash. I'm not gonna go back for a health pot because one health pot, it's okay. Against Darius, it would be really helpful, but I just didn't go back. So with Olaf, because my level 2 engage is so strong, I'm gonna shove lane here. I'm gonna shove lane because I want to get level 2 before he does, and I want to have this big meaty backline of a bunch of minions. Because even early, an extra wave of minions compared to theirs, that's so much damage early. That's a good 2 bars of health, and you can easily kill people just like that. So I'm gonna try and force the level 2. Cassidin doing well with a gank. I don't think that was a gank from Malphite. Here I got aggressive and I was like, wait, I'm not level 2. This is stupid. Why am I fighting him? And so I'm healing up. Gonna get this last, and then I know here I can engage him. But I want to engage him right before he gets leveled, and I didn't. And so here I notice I'm getting ganked. Good play by Amumu. Dodge the bandage toss right there. And here comes, he pulled me out. I was like, okay, fine, I'll trade. The best I could do right there in that situation. I probably juked a little too much to try and get out of the bandage toss. It was probably better than getting stunned and killed right there. Here I was this is where I started losing. So if you're gonna die, if you're gonna trade, you want to shove it to lane. You want to shove back to lane. And because he's not gonna get shoved to lane, this line of minions is gonna freeze right here, and it's gonna kill off a bunch of his minions because it's a stronger line. And my minions, I'm not going to lose any of my minions because they're going to be pushing the tower. So it's gonna like really affect how I gain EXP, and also he's gonna get there earlier. So he's gonna get level 3 and level 4 before me. I'm gonna get level 3 like right after I get there, which it's like I just lost a bunch of EXP and he got a bit more than I did, and so now he's ahead of me, and I'm just gonna trade with him. I I made a really foolish mistake here of trying to like engage him again like this, and it was like really bad. I was able to get a kill off of it, but it was nothing great. I mean, that's just how top lane was going. We were just like hyper aggressive on each other. If he wasn't under tower, I would have gotten an easy kill. If I was, yeah, it was not a good situation. So Kassadin, Nivea doing okay. Malphite really bringing it out. Like, he just stood on his head here, and he's just like. And here I was like up top lane. I was watching. You gotta keep going. You gotta keep going. No, don't keep going. And here I'm just standing alone. Like, I don't like it when like you go to attack a minion and it dies. Like, I need to stop doing that. It's a really bad habit. See, here again, like he gets this big, nice group of minions and stuff that he gets to get levels off of, and I'm like back here, and I'm not gonna get levels off of the minions that my minions killed. So if you're gonna like kill a person top lane, you gotta make sure that the minion wave will push their tower, even if you like you're going back or something, because you want them to lose that EXP, or else you're gonna lose EXP just from going back, and that's not good at all. So either kill them and make sure that you don't have to go back, or kill them and just assure that the lane is going to push to his tower, and he's going to even lose more EXP, and you're not just going to be a gold advantage ahead. Because in top lane, level advantage is so important too. It's like, it doesn't matter if you're 400 gold and you have an extra heart of gold, you have an extra ruby crystal. If he has, like here again, I get pulled under tower, which is really stupid. I just let him chase me. Like, he gets the extra passive speed boost, and like the bleed, and it's just, it hurts a lot. So like I realize here that I cannot win trades now. Like, I just can't. So I'm going to have a really tough lane now, because it's going to be hard for me to go CS. Like, I don't even have a Philo Stone yet. Once you get Philo Stone with Olaf, you're pretty solid. You're able to farm with your axes, and you're able to like pop your spell, your passive, which is really nice. But here I'm just gonna like I said, I'm just gonna like try and farm. I requested a gank, and just anything, like nothing going wrong. He's gonna try and, yeah, he gets me here with his ult. Like, that was a good play by him. He knew he could get me, and and I didn't have any flash. I didn't have my ult, so I could get out of his CC. And that's just another thing of like the levels. Like the level 6, he was able to get me, and from level 6 on, because of that, he's gonna have a huge advantage over me, and he's going to be able to, you know, punish me whenever I make a mistake, which is good. Like, you should be like punished for your mistakes. I mean, that's how you win a game, is you punish the other opponent's mistakes and try not to make any of your own. So anyway, I'm going to go up here. I'm going to try and farm, get level 6. I'm just going to ask for a gank, but okay, man, I need a gank. He's just going to be like, oh yeah, cool, man, I'll help you gank. Malphite was a boss this game. He just played like none other. He was the very best. Alright, so I'm back in lane. Ooh, like, he still has a level above me, because like I lost so much EXP because to my minions, and he didn't like lose any comparatively to me. So I'm just gonna farm. Like, I can't even like fight this guy. Like, under my tower, he's just gonna like walk up and ult me, which is not good. Like, he can do, I think, a flat 400. If he has 5 stacks on me, I think he can do about 400 damage. It's really strong, really annoying. Here I'm just gonna like get my spell vamp, get my lifesteal off my W, and I'm just gonna survive. Get level 6. And in this game, I was like really happy. Like our team communicated well. Yeah, we did really well in communicating. And I was just like, okay, well, you can gank through lane. I mean, it'll be a fine gank. I mean, I tried to freeze lane here, but it was just like way too hard. And I knew he didn't see him because of where he was. So and here, like, I just couldn't, like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do there, but luckily my ignite ticks on him, and I was able to get that kill, so it's not too bad. We both lose. And, like, I'm begging, like, hey man, just push it to tower. Like, he does, I think. I think he pushed it to tower. He does good though. He's good player, good teammate. And he's really fun to play with. I wish I could get more people like him. So anyway, up on the respawn, just gonna run down here, and Caston is gonna do more work bot lane. Like, God, that was just so devastating for them. I mean, that was just mean for bot lane just to get punished like that. Like every time, like Anivia couldn't 1v1 Caston. He got his blues and he was able to push out lane, and he was just able to roam. So, again, Miniwave pushed to his tower. I'm going to go in here and try and CS. I'm going to get pulled, and I'm going to get, like, chunked down to half health, which is no fun. Which is why I was constantly, I was just chugging HP pots and, like, trying to get my W as much as I could. And I was just, like, just trying to live, trying to survive. Like, he got his slow, he got his passive speed boost, and I'm just going to walk away. I know if I get whacked, I'm just going to, like, fucking... he could ult me for like a quarter of my health. A quarter to like 1/3 of my health. So I'm just gonna walk up here, ward, and walk away. I'm gonna let him push me back to tower because I do not want to deal with him again. He got Wriggles, which was interesting. I wouldn't have built Wriggles. I guess the lifesteal and the armor and stuff like that, it's good, but it's like, it's an Olaf. You really don't want armor because he's going to get most of his damage from his axes and his, I guess the axes would, but the reckless swing, it's going to be like true damage. It is true damage. Like, well, you can't do anything about that. In here, I was just like, oh, don't worry about. Oh, I didn't see that. I thought that like, I thought that something had happened there. I didn't know. Here, I kind of juked back, and I was like, wait, I want to help you. We need to help you. I need to hit that axe. Need to hit that axe. Like, he needed help because like he was just gonna like run around. Like here, I should just turn and one hit him. I was like so bad on him because like. Without, but at least Malphite got the kill. Like, Malphite died, Malphite deserved the kill, and I'm just gonna like, I'm gonna push this lane, because at least now I can like push the lane. That's why as top lane you should probably wait for your jungler. If anything, you should wait for your jungler before you get a kill. Like, junglers need, like, you need to help your top lane. Like, I remember when I first started playing the game, I played nothing but jungles in top lane, like, if top lane doesn't receive a gank within the first 7 minutes, whoever receives the first gank is going to win. Because ganks are just so, like, so important top lane. Like, before you get a ward, before you can even defend against them, they can just destroy you with them. It's just unfair. Like, that first gank, that because of Mumu ganked me, I wasn't able to keep applying pressure like I really wanted to. And, it did not help me. Because he was able to come back to lane to a huge creep wave that hadn't pushed to his tower yet. He was able to get all that EXP and get a levels advantage on me. And it's just small things like that is what affects the top lane the biggest and the most. I mean, that's why like, with Olaf, I pressure. I try and get level 2 first so I can trade, like, with my reckless swing and stuff like that. So here I'm just, like, I heard the back pings and I'm, like, paranoid. I'm like, oh god. So at this point, I probably still shouldn't be trading with him. He's just gonna be doing like huge amounts of damage, and I should just be like poking him with. And see here, he realizes that like if he engages me under tower, like I'm gonna be chugging HP pots. He didn't have any HP pots at this point, so like I think that's what helped me in lane so much was just the fact that I had HP pots. Like that little added effect of having that regen and having it there. We're just gonna CS with axes. Gonna try and push him back a little bit. Moo is just getting destroyed. Like this bot lane, they're completely fine, and that's what's gonna help me. It's like as long as I can hold Darius off, I don't have to like do anything special. I don't have to like kill him and get back into the game. Like no, I just have to hold him off. I just can't allow him to free farm. I can't allow him to just straight up own my ass and get like 1,000 kills. Like our farms, I'm ahead of him in farms. Like that's such a big deal. That was really bad by me. Like going back in, like I was like trying to get some farm and stuff like that. Like I was just purely focused on farms. Here, I didn't want to jump in and here's like the point. Like yeah, I can sort of freeze tower. I can sort of freeze lane at tower. It's not the tower thing. It's just like me making mistakes here. I'm like really letting him get the better of me. And Corky just going like, oh, we're so far ahead, you can just let the tower. And I'm like, no, that's kind of like the cheater's way out. It's like, no, let's just make some plays. Like, I'm like, no, it's fine. I can take golems. I have spell vamp on my W, and I have a really high damage Q that I can farm with. And I'm starting to level up Reckless Swing. I'm gonna start getting more levels in Reckless Swing now that I'm level 9, so that I can, deal more true damage through all of his armor and health and stuff.
Hey, wake up.
So, he's gonna just keep going. He's gonna keep pushing my lane. And that's like, I don't know, he should have like tried to freeze lane closer to his tower, because then he would have just been able to abuse me and I wouldn't have been able to farm at all. Okay, so here comes Malphite for another gank. And I hit the axe, I don't know, like I sort of missed it. I was just like, okay, let's get out of here. This is not a good idea. Like that was just me like overextending again. And I saw Caston there. I'm like, okay, let's shove this lane. We shoved this lane. Caston's fed. He's still gonna be able to burst him down. He has like no MR whatsoever. Malphite has his ult. Like we're gonna get this guy. So. Alright, so we're setting up here for the dive. Darius hasn't gone back yet. He has no idea. And Nivea's down in bot lane, I think. And I just pop ultimate here, and I know he's going to focus me, so I pop my ultimate. And Caston gets the kill, and I'm just like, okay, let's just kill this tower. Let's freaking end this tower. I want here. But then we saw Nivea coming up. Like, okay, Malphite, you get the tower. I'm going to get this one first. And Caston was really cool. He's like, okay, you need it. You take it. And then here we set up to take the tower. I noticed that Darius's body hasn't disappeared yet, so he hasn't quite respawned. Yep. Once his body disappears, he's gonna respawn. That's usually the rule. Can't be more than one Darius on the field. You can see there goes his body. I'm just gonna shove this lane. Get no CS. Like that whole line of CS should have been mine, which was really bad by me. Alright, so I'm actually farming really decently. Like, me and Caston, we're on equal level farms. He's 7-1 though. I mean, me and Darius, Draven, whatever. He has kills. I have an assist, but he has less farm than me. So my 20-something farm ahead of him, like, yeah, it's about to be 20 farm. My 20 farm ahead of Darius is going to put me ahead of him really heavily. It's gonna like really help me out, and it's actually gonna put me on equal terms. I still can't 1v1 him because of that ult, because of how like powerful it is. I'm not gonna be able to 1v1 him, but I'm not gonna be able to like die to him with my ultimate and stuff like that. I shouldn't die to him at all. So here we're just gonna continue. And this is like when we start getting a little cocky. We're like, oh, we got this. I'm like, okay, I'm on my way down. Like, this is kind of funny. Like, I know this Amumu is just gonna chill here. This Amumu is just gonna chill here for like forever. He's gonna sit here, which is like really weird. Why he does this? He's just gonna sit here for like forever. He's just gonna chill out here. And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna swoop around. This Amumu has to like move, and like the ward dies right before I get there, and like, okay, I guess he's here. And I move through. There's Amumu. Like, oh, he tries to get me. I'm like, nah, I'm just gonna ult. And so now I'm in position. I'm cutting him off. We have a lot stronger people. And I'm just gonna kill her. Make sure he doesn't get away. Hit him with an axe. Tank the tower because I'm this guy Olaf. Olaf takes towers. He takes them so good. And he's got the ace. Caston is gonna kill Anivia up top again. I'm gonna step on a trap trying to leave tower, and burn half my HP sitting there taking tower aggro for like a good second and a half longer than I should. So I'm gonna go B. Let's see. He's just gonna chill out there. They're gonna take down that tower. Caston's gonna keep shoving that lane. This game, I'm not really gonna be doing much split push because I cannot 1v1 their bruiser. Like, if they sent their bruiser against me, I couldn't 1v1 him. He'd win that fight every time. So it wouldn't be really effective for me to split push when I could do more in team fights with my ultimate and closing the gap. AP carry and stuff like that. So I'm gonna cast in here. I'm like, okay, let's push down this tower. Let's just get this tower. And he goes back to get his blue. And I see like I see Darius. I'm like, okay, I want to see what you got. Like, because I hadn't like fought him straight up. I hadn't even like gone out. It's like, oh my, sour. Maybe comes and spoils it. Like, I would have been able to like pick up axes all day. And see here, we're just gonna like trade back and forth. I'm gonna like pop my ghost. Because I have frozen mallet, I'm able to like deal so much. Here I'm just like, and he tanks it. He did it for me. He's like, I am gonna take this for you. That was the coolest guy ever. And here comes Caston gonna finish it all up. That was the coolest thing ever. Like, that's the thing that I was like, I have to put that in. Like, that was such an ace play. That was the coolest thing ever. Like, it sucks that he died afterwards, but that was probably the biggest play of the entire game. Was just how, like, that was so good. Oops, and there it's gonna lag. So, yeah, I'm posting this on YouTube tonight. Alright, so, let's see. Just pushing out the lanes. We got a pretty big advantage now, just with how much we are able to hold up. Whoa. Lol replay, why do you do this to me? Let me go to the dragon. Let me go to the dragon. Oh gee. Oh no, I'm down to 1 frame per second. Oh no. Am I gonna have to restart this? Oh, I don't wanna restart it. Okay, I'm gonna pause for half a second. Try and get my frames up. Why is it doing this to me all of a sudden? This is not good. This has been my 0 to hero for the weekend. I'm going to be posting more during the week, and when I come across games that really like stand out to me, or games that I feel like I learned something. So anyway, you people have a wonderful day. Maybe I can get my frame rate back up. Is it gonna? Nope, no, it's not. It's not working. That's unfortunate. Oh, can I see? No, it's not gonna work. Well, sorry guys. Hopefully I can get you more, but it's just the standard push to win from here on out. We just take on some like really stupid fights and win them, and don't do anything about it for about 10 more minutes. So, thank you for watching. This has been Hawkjock. I'm so glad I could get that play in there before my little replay went to crap. And I'm sure you guys don't want to watch it like this for now. So I'm gonna like fix my Lola replay. I'm gonna get some more episodes up, some more stuff. And I hope you guys enjoyed. I am Hawkjock, the normal gamer that's trying to do extraordinary things. Hope you have some fun. And here I die. I'll leave you off with me dying. A horrible death. Does he even have ult? I don't think he has ult. No, yeah, he didn't have ult. Well, thank you guys. I hope you have a wonderful time. And have fun.